Hey guys, I got the 30-watt solar panel in. Got it from Sun Solar USA on eBay out of Chino, California. Total with shipping was $58, so yeah, if you include the shipping, it's a little under $2 per watt, so that's not bad at all. If you go with larger panels or by quantities, you can get these things down to, with shipping, a little over $1 a watt. Not bad at all. So I inspected everything. Looks like it's good quality, no chips, no cracks. Has a tempered low iron type glass on the front. Let's take a look at the back. Has the junction box with the cables. These cables have a name, but I can't think of it right now. They have O-rings and everything to seal out weather. I took the cover off this. It has a gasket around it, and there's caulking all around the inside of this to keep out moisture. Inside the box is just a connector. There is a bypass diode, but there is not a blocking diode. So if you do use it for charging batteries, I would recommend a charge controller, but if you do go direct, you want to get a blocking diode. Now, here's the data, general data of the solar cell, or solar panel. Now, the actual data they print out and tape to the back. And there's the serial numbers that match up. Now, this panel is a little more efficient than they probably just print this sticker out and put it on the back of each 30-watt panel as general data, but the actual panel here is 33 watts at max power. You can see the power curve here, peak up at 33 watts, 18.6 volts or so. So yeah, it's a little more efficient, and that's good. And has the aluminum frame with mounting holes around it. Now mainly on these sides here. So what I'm going to do is take this thing outside. Hopefully there's some sun. It's kind of cloudy right now, but of course when I want to do the video, clouds start coming over. But stay tuned, and I'll hook this thing up. Okay, have it set up out here. Unfortunately, it's kind of cloudy. I'll eventually build a little rack for it. But the wire comes in here, goes into a voltage regulator. But I have, you can't really see it, but I have a couple Schottky diodes. So if I hook a battery or something up, I won't have the back discharging. I have a fan that keeps the heatsink cool for the voltage regulator. And I'm running this inverter, running this LED light bulb, and of course the cooling fan, and also running this 12-volt bulb. Well, this thing is cycling on and off because right now we're behind a cloud. However, it still produces enough juice to keep this LED going and the fan going, but this light will cycle on and off because this has a low voltage protection that shuts it down if the voltage gets too low. And I can tell from the fan speed that, as the clouds go in and out, it blocks the sun and the voltage drops. You can hear it starting to drop, but this is still going. Oh, here we go. Fan went really slow, the light went off. We're behind some clouds right now, there's just no sun. Our fan's slowing down quite a bit now. But again, this still runs this bulb. Well, so far so good. I'm really impressed. I took some voltage and amperage measurements, and I didn't get max, but you have to remember it's close to fall now. Another 3 weeks, and we've always had kind of hazy weather, so I'm not getting the brightest possible sunlight. So I am impressed with the panels, and I would recommend them. The only thing that is untested is their longevity. How long will they last? They claim these things can last 25 years. If they would back up such a warranty, who knows? But they should last several years anyway. And we'll see. And again, I just bought this panel to play around with. I'd like to get a more serious system going, maybe a couple 100 watts down the road. I just want to dabble in it a little bit and maybe get an actual charge controller with batteries, or even a grid tied inverter system. I'm leaning towards going grid tied, maybe a couple 100 watts. But that's the 30-watt solar panel review. Thanks for watching.